Hey guys, Jake Roy back here at 90s Bball Cards. Today we've got 2 packs to open. We've got 93-94 Skybox Premium Series 1. So Series 1 we can get a Jordan base card. It sells for a couple bucks. No rookies in here. I'm going to go through the odds of the other stuff. But a little bit of history. So me being a penny hardware collector, this was a set that I really enjoyed getting. And I actually got a box of these cards because one of the chase cards of my early childhood was the draft pick card of Penny, which at one point I remember booked for $20, $30, $40 when, you know, at the height of Penny's stardom. And now I could buy that online for probably $5 or less shipped. So it just kind of shows you the volatility sometimes of players when they, you know, hit really high stardom in the NBA, and then later on, some of their cards sometimes aren't as sought after. So it still holds a lot of nostalgia for me, and that is one card we can pull, one of those draft pick cards. I have multiple of those penny cards now, but just going to go through some of the other cards that we can get. So there's a Shaq Talk set that's 1 in 36 packs, so it was 1 in a box essentially. Not expecting to get any of these, by the way, that I'm listing here, because all these odds are going to be more than 2 packs. So we'll see what we get. The Shaq Talk cards were interesting. They had you know, a little description of Shaq's moves and such. Then there's also the 93 draft pick cards, which I was talking about, the pennies. So those are 1 in 12 packs. There's an all-rookie team, which has the 92-93 draft class that made the all-rookie first team. So those are 1 in 36 packs. Again, 1 per box. There's the center stage cards that are 1 in 12. That has the most valuable card that you can pull in these, which is a Jordan card. Still not the most valuable card in the world. You know, so if you're looking to buy that online, you're still looking at a card that's probably going to sell for under $10. Then you've got the Showdown series, which feature 2 players who are rivals, so to speak. So you've got a Jordan, Clyde Drexler is the most expensive one. There's also a Larry Bird and Magic Johnson that's worth less than $1. There's Shaq and Ewing, Shaq and Alonzo Mourning. So you get the gist of those. It's featuring Showdown players. So there's a couple other cards, redemption cards and such, that are pretty rare, that are, you know, not terribly valuable. So we're just going to bust into these now and see what we end up pulling out of here. So this again was a premium product. And we have some other Skybox stuff that we can talk about that before they were considered a premium product. But this year, they tried to kind of step up the game a little bit. So you see here a pretty simple design. This is Larry Johnson, but they also tried to do some tracing, essentially, of the ball to try to make it a little bit more interesting. That's a nice Larry Johnson there. We've got Sean Elliott with the Spurs, but traded to the Pistons for 1 year. Chuck Person. I used to affectionately call him Puck Churson. Jay Humphries, the Jazz. And you can see some sticking here with the gloss finish. Craig Elo, we've talked about him and his showdowns with Jordan. Danny Manning. We've got Jeff Hornacek with the Sixers. Tom Gugliotta, who was a rookie the year before. Derek Coleman, #1 pick back in the day. Danny Ainge, currently the GM for the Celtics. A lot of people love him, some people not so much. And there we've got a Sean Bradley rookie. Not worth a whole lot. And then this is a subset, NBA on NBC, trying to highlight the NBA playing on broadcast networks. So that's a Brad Daugherty. He was a #1 pick back in the day, but had his career cut short after a couple All-Star appearances due to injuries. So let's see what we get in this second pack. All right, very nice. Dennis Rodman, he was traded to the Spurs that year. We've got a Bill Cartwright with the Bulls. Robert Horry, a rookie the year prior. Nick Anderson, I like that, with the Magic. Harvey Grant, Horace Grant's twin brother, identical twins. Terry Davis. We've got Derek McKee, great defensive player. We've got Ronaldo Balkman, his son played in the league later on. We've got Dale Davis, Terrell Brandon, the Cavs. Some of these cards are sticking a lot more than others. This one is probably the most. Oh, look at that. There's one of those draft pick cards I was telling you about. So this was Sean Bradley. He was the #2 pick that year. So really cool one to pull out of him. That would have been very valuable back in the day when he was first drafted, but not so much anymore. And then Sean Kemp, NBA on NBC. So that was a lot of fun. You guys can see, again, this is the draft pick card. Penny, Jamal Mashburn are some of the the highlighted guys. Chris Webber obviously was the number 1 pick. So that's all that we've got today. I'd love to hear from you guys. What are some of your memories from 93, 94 Skybox, or what is a set that maybe had a rookie card that you guys were really seeking after that you just had to get a box of and try to chase after that card? So let me know what you guys think about what we do here at 90s Basketball Cards. Let me know what you guys think about 93, 94 Skybox. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, share it with some friends. And if you have any comments about what you would like to see us do differently or what you'd like to see more of, please leave that down below in the comments. Thanks. Talk to everybody later.